Hi everyone, and welcome to the second video in your Chatting with Charms series. In the previous video, we learned how to make a phone call with confidence and consideration. However, sometimes there may not be anyone to answer the phone, so instead of hearing a familiar, friendly voice on the other line, we hear,
"Have reached the voicemail box of..."
Reaching the voicemail could feel overwhelming, as there isn't a guide to direct the conversation, and this could leave us stumbling over our words as soon as we hear the tone. Be that as it may, coming up with a system for leaving messages will give us confidence that we have given the recipient all the information they need and also improve our chances of receiving a call back. This Ladylike charm video will be your guide to using a simple system for leaving a message that is brief and direct, yet kind and courteous, so you may feel confident all while displaying your elegance. Keep in mind that our goal when leaving an elegant message is to make it easy for the recipient to understand us, so they may contact us and start a conversation. Let's begin achieving this goal with these 4 simple tips. The first tip is to prepare. Before we pick up the phone, it's best to pause for a second and plan what we are going to say. It only takes a second, but it makes all the difference. We may even write down our message and practice saying it out loud, and this will help us feel and sound more confident when we leave a message. And by having a clear idea of what we're going to say before we even begin making a phone call, will help us avoid drawing a blank when we hear the tone on the other end. The second tip to leaving an elegant message is to keep it short and simple. Leaving a brief and simple message makes it easier for us to give the message, as well as for the recipient to listen to it. Occasionally, we may need to leave a lengthy, complicated message. However, whenever possible, it's best to keep our message short. Going on and on as if we're having an actual conversation is not necessary. Keep in mind that at times, it's likely that the person whom our message is intended for may not be the only one listening to our message. This is why it's best to not leave any confidential information in a voicemail. Remember, simplicity is elegance after all, and a message that is short and simple is very elegant. This brings us to our third tip, speaking clearly. Just as with making an elegant phone call, remember to speak clearly and slowly when leaving a message, and this will make it easier for the recipient to understand the information we are giving them. The key to leaving an elegant message is to speak slowly, clearly, and repeat. Remember, our goal is to make it easy for the recipient to understand us. A great way to do this is by speaking slowly and clearly with pauses, as if we're writing down the message ourselves. And if it is fitting to the topic in the message, remember to speak with a smile as you leave your message, because your smile is a message too. The fourth and final tip for leaving an elegant message is to be direct. In addition to speaking elegantly, speaking directly will help us appear more confident and capable of handling the situation that is mentioned in the message. We may speak directly by giving a clear, short message that includes our name, phone number, and the purpose of the call. And to help us remember all of this information, we may remember the word stairs. Stairs is a simple 6-step system that we will be using to help us remember what to include in our elegant message, so we may be confident that we are providing the recipients with all the information they need. Let's start with the letter S, which stands for state your name and phone number. After hearing the tone, greet the recipient and then say your name. Hi Jenna, this is Ladylike Charm. Giving the recipient our name first will help them know who we are right away. And then after giving our name, we will give our phone number. Calling from 555-4321. This displays our charming courtesy for the recipient, because if the message needs to be played again, they will only have to listen to the beginning of the message to hear our number, instead of listening to the entire message all over again. This is also a great way to develop our elegant personal skills, which are very well respected. The second letter in stairs is T, which stands for tell the time and day you called. It is 2 p.m. right now on Wednesday, March 7th. Now, this won't be necessary for us to include in every message we leave, but when we are sharing time-sensitive information, such as a deadline or an event, it's important to say the current time and date of when we are calling. The A in stairs stands for acknowledge if they called or left a message earlier. This applies if we received a call or message from them earlier, and we may acknowledge their call or message by saying,
"I'm sorry I missed your call."
Or we may say,
"I received your message."
And acknowledging their call is very courteous, as it confirms that we received it and are now returning their call. The next step is I, which stands for Indicate Reason of Calling. Giving a brief, direct, and clear description of the reason that we are calling will help us achieve our goal of leaving a message that is easy to understand.
"I received your message and have a quick question for you about the school project due next week."
And this will also improve our chances of the recipient returning our call. The next letter is R, which stands for Repeat Your Name and Phone Number. Even though we stated it in the beginning, repeating our name and phone number a second time will make sure that the recipient will hear it correctly.
"Please call me back when you have the chance. My number is 555-4321, and this is Ladylike Charm."
And even if they already have our number, giving our number twice will make it easier for them to call us back, which is our goal. And giving our name and number twice is also very courteous, as it will save the recipient from having to listen to the message more than once. And to complete our elegant voicemail, S is for State a kind and gracious closing remark. When leaving a voicemail, it's not necessary for us to say goodbye at the end, as we didn't actually talk to anyone. Instead, we may express our appreciation for them taking the time to listen to our message and calling us back by saying,
"Please call me back when you have the chance."
or,
"Talk to you soon. Thank you."
And this completes our elegant voicemail message. Congratulations! By keeping the word stairs in mind when we are leaving a message, this will give us a simple and easy way to remember what to say, so we may leave a message that is direct to the point while being kind and courteous.
Hi Jenna, this is Ladylike Charm, calling from 555-4321. It is 2 p.m. right now on Wednesday, March 7th. I received your message and have a quick question for you about the school project due next week. Please call me back when you have the chance. My number is 555-4321, and this is Ladylike Charm. Thank you, Jenna. Talk to you soon.
And just as with everything else, perfect practice makes perfect. When leaving an elegant message, remember that simply one voicemail will do as an attempt to reach someone. There is no need to leave multiple to get our message across. And this simple courtesy of phone etiquette will display our consideration and respect toward the recipient and their time. I hope this video has been helpful to you in guiding you to give an elegant message. This way, the next time you make a call and hear the tone, instead of blanking out, you will feel confident and prepared by remembering the word stairs as you speak clearly and keep the message short and simple. So you may leave a message that is brief and direct, yet kind and courteous, to let your elegance and inner beauty shine bright, even while using technology. Thank you so very much for watching, and I hope you have a beautiful day.